Welcome to the Dog Beach Diaries podcast, everyone, where every conversation is from the beach with people that I've never met before, and hopefully we'll bring you a mix of heart, humor, and honest stories from these unique, amazing voices. Let's stroll the shore together and discover what makes life truly meaningful, and remind us all that we're not alone. Well, today we have Nurse Natalie. She's an incredible mom of two, and she's here with her dog Bean. So let's learn a little bit more about Natalie's incredible journey.
Originally from Dallas, Texas. Came out here when I was 19. I lived in South Mission Beach in 1998. It was the best summer ever.
Oh, yeah, right.
And then I stayed here.
Right.
And I have two boys that are 23 and 19.
Wow.
Yeah.
23 and 19. That is pretty unbelievable, to be honest with you, as amazing as you look.
Yeah, and I work as a nurse for the last 15 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I brought my dog here because she loves Siesta Island, and this is like my therapy.
Yeah.
It's like my mom dropped me off in the 9th grade in front of the high school, and I went and registered myself, and I got the little, ID card and registered for my classes.
Flip it on your shirt.
Yeah, exactly, and that was it. And it was like, and I think about my boys and how I always had to register them and do these things. So.
Right. It was different.
Yeah.
That's cool. So, how was your upbringing? Did you play sports?
I played softball.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And where did you go to school for nursing?
Grossmont College.
I teach there.
Oh, really?
Swear to God.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I had just got an associate's degree, and then while I was working, I got my bachelor's degree online in 2014.
That's amazing. Your upbringing was good, challenging.
I played outside a lot, and I'm really, really thankful for that. I got to walk in creeks and I got to play outside. So when my boys were little, I always took them to the beach, and it was really funny because by the time they turned 13, they're like, the beach again? And it was like, look, you little shit.
Hey, they'll appreciate it when they're older.
They've come back and said how much they appreciated me always taking them outside.
So what's their hardest challenge trying to figure things out?
Just a direction. Like everyone else. I think that's definitely a struggle because I got divorced when the oldest one was 7. And so being the dual of the house, it was hard because I'm not a man and I can't teach you how to be a man. And so
he wasn't around?
Well, I mean, not...
in the house.
I think he was in his own trials and tribulations, So it's like...
How did that affect you?
I mean, it was fine.
Yeah.
I still went and did everything for my family and did everything I needed to do. And, it turned out pretty well. So, but for the boys, definitely, because they really needed a father figure.
Yeah. So, wow, there's a lot of things going through my head. So I had 6 dads. 2 of my dads have unalived themselves. Oh. And so I talk a lot about mental health. I
read a lot of self-help books when I was 19 through probably 25. I had 2 kids. Oh, wow. To me, it was and to me, it was I was responsible for something else, so I had to live a different lifestyle. Yeah. And then, but it was important to always be better, Awesome. And then there were times where if I had trouble and I couldn't process it myself, I do a lot of journal writing, and I feel like that helps a lot. Yeah, I mean, definitely. I work through my problems. It could be a page or 5.
Right.
So sure. You just let it come out.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But therapy I went to when I couldn't. For myself.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's great advice. And so what kind of nurse are you?
Right now I just work in pre-op.
Oh.
Yeah, but before I worked in neurotrauma, I worked in the ER, and now I do pre-op. No, definitely to have an objective person there listening and, giving objective advice if they do that.
Yeah, right, exactly. So what's your best advice for people out there going through it with the Gen Zers or adults, in this day and age? It's just a weird
It really is. Well, because when my boys were little, I used to tell them when life hands you lemons, make lemonade. And it's they never really understood. I also would say things like, be mindful of the choices you make because they can inhibit your life or they could make opportunities. And I don't know if they necessarily understood that, but I think they're starting to get it now.
Yeah, right. Their brains are mush.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Totally. So if you could have dinner with one person that you never met before, past or present, who would you have dinner with?
Oh, that's a good question. Oh, hey, Joseph Campbell. He's like a theologian, and he wrote like The God of Many Faces and The Hero's Journey. Okay. I mean, brilliant theologian, and he it was like a PBS special. He was brilliant, and it's a really heady, and I've tried to get through a few episodes, but then it just makes you tired because it's like so much information. Right. Oh, but it's brilliant. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, it's brilliant. All right. Any final words? No. Have a wonderful day. Yeah, we appreciate you joining us today, and. This is the Dog Beach Diaries, episode 2. Thanks for talking to me. Okay, sounds good.
Well, special thanks to Natalie and Bean for joining us today for episode 2 of the Dog Beach Diaries. And to everybody out there, if you're going through it, just remember you're not alone. You can always dial 988. It is a free phone call, and the world is absolutely a better place with you in it. And finally, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Don't be afraid to ask for help, everybody. No journey is walked alone. Strength comes in many forms, and reaching out for help is a true act of bravery. Stay positive, keep supporting each other, and we'll see you next time at the beach for the Dog Beach Diaries.